Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is blessed. This is a video that's been going on through BookTube, and so I thought I would jump on the bandwagon and show you or tell you a little bit what my channel is about. It's not just about books, just like I had said in probably one of my previous videos, but I do or plan on doing a lot of book content. So if you have not watched any of my other videos, I do also do like family stuff, vlogs, faith-based. I'm going to start getting into that a little bit more because that is a huge part of my life. And so I thought I would just start off with stepping my feet into the book world. And so this is the 2024 BookTube newbie tag. I'm sorry if I'm looking down. It's because I have my planner. You'll probably see that planner a lot because I'm a pen paper girl, and so I write a lot of stuff down. But this, I know a lot of the tags, the BookTube newbie tags that are out there only have, I believe, like 8 or 9 questions, but I got this one from Blossom Ramos. She's another newbie booktuber, and I'll link all her stuff down below. And so she added a lot more questions, which I liked because you get to know a little bit more about who I am, about whoever does this tag is. So get yourself a cup of coffee, get some tea, soda, water, whatever, and maybe a snack because this has 20 questions. And I hope that by doing this, you get to know a little bit about who I am as far as the book world. So I am drinking this coffee, and this cup, if somebody asks, I think I got it from Five Below a long time ago. I wanted to get it while we were at Disney a couple years ago, but totally forgot to grab one before we left. So thanks to Five Below. So let me just hop in to this tag because it's going to be long. I'm already at almost 3 minutes just talking about nothing. So first question is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel, it started off as a family vlog channel. My kids, now they're adults, wanted to have a family vlog channel, and so and I kept saying, we're not even interesting, we're not fun, like we're boring. Why do you want to start up? A lot of people even said, you guys should start a channel, you guys are funny, blah blah blah. Started it and never went anywhere. I think we did like a couple, actually no, before the vlog I wanted to do a channel talking about like organization and stuff because I was like really into that. I still am. I'm very like neat freak and don't mind all that because I need a new bookshelf. That's not neat, but I wanted to like show organization and stuff, and then that didn't go anywhere. Wasn't the right time. We were moving and stuff like that, and so I did start the family vlog. That didn't go anywhere because my kids were doing their own things. They were still in high school, doing a lot of band stuff and art stuff and all that. So we never had time. And like I said, we're boring. Like we don't do much, but people said we are interesting. I don't know. But I wanted to start my channel up again. I think the last time I posted was like 3 years ago, and that's when we were moving from Texas back to Michigan. I'm originally from Michigan, but we lived in Texas for 10 years, so we moved up. And I was vlogging that, but then I didn't vlog anything for 3 years. And so recently I had it placed on my heart. I believe it's the Lord telling me, step out of your comfort zone, do what scares you because I'm here. I got you, don't worry. And I have been into reading. I think I started reading again, probably like a year and a half ago or so. And so I was like, let me start with that, because the book community is so kind and so welcoming. And so I thought, let me just step into that part of the world. And so I really enjoyed it. But then, reading my Bible daily and stuff is really pushed me out of my comfort zone as far as my beliefs and my Christianity and stuff. And so I definitely felt like I needed to step more into that as well and show those that don't know, about God, just where to start, because I'm a newbie, but not really. I was raised in church, so this is a whole long explanation of why I wanted to start this channel. Let me move on. But yeah, I wanted to start it because the book community has been so kind, and I figured I'm 41, it's better late than never. So if it goes somewhere, that's a blessing. If it doesn't, it's not what I needed to do in my life. But right now, that's what I feel like I need to do. So number 2, what are some unique things you can bring to the BookTube community? I am, like I said, 41. I'm an older reader. A lot of the YouTubers or booktubers, Bookstagram girlies are all younger. And I wanted to put myself out there and show that, older people can read the good stuff too. And it doesn't all have to be like the old romance books that you see with like the man with no shirt and the lady laying in his arms. Like, I like the good stuff. I like the new stuff. I like, I don't know. And I have never felt old. I've never, even my kids say that I'm an old lady, but I mean, whatever. I'm probably younger than their friends' parents, but I could be wrong too. I don't know. But, I figured, being an older booktuber, I can give my perspective on the books that are out there now and, give my opinion. And then being half Mexican, half Black, I do want to step into reading authors that are Black and Hispanic. And so I want to just throw that out there and show what authors are out there if you're looking, because I know there's not a lot of Hispanic booktubers or Black booktubers. And so, being on both sides of the spectrum, I can give my opinion. So next question, because I'm already at 8 minutes. What are you most excited for about this new channel? Like I said, just to I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I am a very introvert person, and if you get to know me, I'm kind of shy, but then once I start talking, that's all out the window. And once I get to know you and feel more comfortable with you, I like to laugh and have fun and all that stuff. So I'm excited just to know that I'm putting myself out there and starting something new that scares me, and that is what this year is about. Definitely stepping out of my comfort zone in a whole lot of things. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to see where this goes, how it grows, and getting to meet new people. So number 4, why do you love reading? I never used to like reading. I mean, being in, growing up in schools and stuff, they would have you read, and a lot of the kids are like, I hate reading, blah, blah, blah. My kids growing up, I always pushed them to read, even though I wasn't a book reader. And so, I don't know what clicked a year and a half ago. Like, I know it was during the pandemic. People were on TikTok and showing what they were reading because they were bored, locked up in their homes. And so I just started seeing a lot of people talking about Colleen Hoover books, and I believe that's what got me started, because my first book that I read was November 9, And I think that I got into that because my birthday is in November. And so I was like, let me see what this is about. Fell in love and just kept reading from there on. So I just love reading because it takes you into another dimension, another world. Like, you don't have to worry about the everyday living of actual life, and so you can dive into like a different character's mind, a different author's mind, and it just takes you into another spot in life, and I just love it. So number 5, what is your favorite book? My favorite book is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I love that book, and it's on my TBR to be reread this year because I love it that much. I read it last year sometime, and I still recommend that book. I still think about it. It's just so good. And I have like a couple other ones, but that one's like my number 1 favorite. Number 6, what is your least favorite? If you can see it right there, it's A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I did not like it. I know it was a big thing on BookTube and BookTok, but I did not like it. I gave it a 2-star only because like the writing was great. I just didn't, it could have stopped at like half of what the book is. Like, there's over 800 pages and it didn't need to be that long, so I didn't like it. And it's probably gonna like ruffle some feathers, but I mean, that's the beauty of the book world. Like, you can love books that other people love or hate, and vice versa. So number 7, how do you feel about cliffhangers? I believe the only one that I really read that was kind of like a cliffhanger was Verity, and I want to know what's gonna happen, or like what the next phase is or whatever, because it gives you 2 sides at the end, and you're like, which side do I pick? Which side is, good, not good, whatever. So that's the only book that I've read that really had a cliffhanger, and I actually enjoyed it. Number 8, hardcover or paperback. I am a paperback girl. I do have quite a bit of hardcover, and then I did switch out, what was it? There was one, Local Woman Missing. I switched it out for a hardback. For what reason, I don't know. But I had 2 of them. I got one from Little Free Library and one from a thrift store, I believe. Or did my husband? No, one from a thrift store and one from Little Free Library. So I just switched out the hardcover the soft cover for a hardcover. No reason. But I do like paperback. Number 9, what book are you currently reading? Let me put my coffee down because I have a couple. I am, of course, let's see. I am daily, I read my Bible. This is the She Reads Truth study or Christian Standard Bible. Love this. I read it every day. I take notes in it. I love this thing. And I'll probably do a separate video on how I study my Bible. I am a newbie to that, and like I said, I was raised in church, but I'm still learning. I'm also going through the Upon Waking, Jackie Hill Perry devotional. This is a 60-day devotional, and I absolutely love it. I'm almost done with it. If you have not checked this out, I'll put the info down in the description box so you can get it. I will also put the info about the Bible too, if you're looking for a good Bible that's easy to understand. But yeah, I'm reading that. I am also reading the Reformatory. I rented this from the library. I was gonna buy it eventually, but I'm only barely halfway, and it's not like a hard to get through read. I feel like I can't just sit down and read just this book, so that's why I'm switching between books. But this one's by Tananarive Due, I believe that's her name. I'm trying to cover the library so you don't see where I live. I do live in Michigan, but Tananarive Due, Tananarive, I've heard both, but it's a good book. Definitely, I'm reading this during Black History Month. It is a Black author, and it's about like the horrible times. Like, I don't want to get into this whole thing. Next book is, I just picked this one up last week, The Book of Unknown Americans by Cristina Henriquez, and this is, I'm not that far in either. I've been trying to get through the Reformatory, so this one is a Hispanic author, and I'm liking it so far. It's a really good book. It's not long at all. It seems like a quick read. I just haven't sat down to actually read it. But those are the books that I'm going through. Let me see. Where did I leave off? Number 10. What is the last book you recommended to someone? Definitely the, what was it? Archer's Voice. I know my friend Alex, she's another booktuber, was asking a lot of people if it was a good book, if it was good for her to read. Definitely said yes. And then there was also another one, Credence. Somebody asked my opinion on it. I believe it was Alex as well, and I gave her my opinion. I didn't mind it. I think I gave it a 4-star, but definitely Archer's Voice. Number 11, what challenge do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Probably, challenges. I want my channel to be about having fun reading. Like, I am not, like I said, a big giant reader. Like, I'm not reading hundreds of books a year. I do it because I believe I'm a mood reader now that I'm starting to realize. And then I'm also trying to get into different genres to see where my comfort zone is and what I like and dislike. So challenges, I believe, would be trying to compare, but I'm 41. Who am I to be trying to compare myself to somebody else that has been doing this for a long time or does this as like a challenge? I don't know. So I don't know. Challenges. I have no clue. I'm just here to have fun. So if you start a channel to try and compare or try to be like other booktubers, it's probably not going to be fun for you, and it's going to be stressful. So what I recommend is just do it for fun. Do it because you enjoy it. Don't compare yourself to others. And number 12, where do you read? I read anywhere, especially that I have a Kindle. I haven't been using it because I'm reading my physical books, but I take my Kindle with me, and when I'm traveling with my husband, I go with him on work trips sometimes. I'll take my books with me while he's at work. I just stay in the hotel and read. I read on the sofa. I read in my room. Anywhere, really. I was reading in the waiting room at the dentist a couple weeks ago, so you can read anywhere. Number 13, what kind of books do you like to read? I am a thriller girl. I love thrillers. I've read maybe 1 or 2 horror. I believe the Reformatory is considered a horror, but I mean, just because there's ghosts and stuff in it, but it's not as scary. Yeah, I'm definitely a thriller girl. I love romance too. Getting into memoirs and fiction a lot more. So I'm not stuck to just one genre. If the book is good, I like it, and if the author's good, I'll continue reading their books. So, number 14, who's your favorite author? I have a couple. Like I said, I haven't really read a whole lot of books. So, I loved Mia Sheridan's writing for Archer's Voice, but I haven't read anything else from her. which I started Travis, which is the second part. Not really, because it's kind of like a standalone, but you don't know who Travis is until you read Archer's Voice. So, I love... Colleen Hoover started the reading for me. Her books are easy to get through. Lucinda Berry is really good for those that are wanting to check out thrillers. Frida McFadden is definitely a good fast-paced reader, or author, I should say. So those. I'm not big into like thick books, so I'm a fast-paced well, not fast-paced reader. I am a slow reader, as you can see in the books that I just showed you. But I like books that are fast-paced, that are easy to get through, not hard to understand. So, let's see. Number 15. How many books can you read at once? As you can see, I typically do I started doing like 2, but I think I'm gonna slow down now that I'm gonna start school in a couple weeks. So I'm definitely probably just gonna stick to 1 at a time, because that's stressful. Why'd I put myself through it? I don't know. Just for fun. Number 16, classic versus modern books. I really haven't read any classics. I'm going to read The Color Purple, somewhere there. My husband got me a copy for Christmas, so I want to read that. Definitely one of my favorite movies, so I'm sure I'm going to enjoy the book. But I like a lot of the modern books, all the books that are well known, but I'm also trying to dive into authors that aren't really mentioned or shown, so we'll see. Number 17, what is the saddest book you've ever read? Archer's Voice. That's the one that made me cry the first time, I believe. No, I'm wrong. It could have been a Colleen Hoover book, but since Archer's Voice is my favorite, I'm gonna say Archer's Voice. Number 18, how many books are you planning to read this year? My goal that I put on Goodreads is 25, but I am already at I think I've read already 7 so far, and I'm on my 8. I'm reading like the 8th, 9th, and 10th book. So, since I'm gonna slow down, hopefully my goal is 25, which I think I'll probably hit, but who knows? Let's see, number 19, have you met an author or writer in person? No, I have not. Which would be awesome one day. And then the last question, because I'm already at a lot of time. If you could change one thing about the book community, what would it be, and how will you contribute to that change? If you could change one thing, I don't like seeing people read to make it look like a race. And so, like I said before, I want this channel to encourage you just to read, even if it's like a newspaper, a magazine, or a text on your phone, as long as you're reading something. And so I don't want anyone to feel like they have to be in a race to see how many books they can read more than the next person. Because even though I set a goal for 25, if I don't hit it, oh well, I'm doing this because I enjoy reading, and it's just something fun to do, and it's calming and relaxing, and so I don't want anyone to feel like it's a race. And so I encourage you just to read, just to have fun with it. So now that is over, I will definitely tag or put all of Blossom Ramos's info down below, so you can follow her, check her out. She's also on Instagram, and I think I'll try and put her Instagram info down there too. So thank you for spending all this time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit about who I am. I hope you subscribe if you're not already. I hope you like it, comment, tell me what your favorite book is that you've ever read. Tell me one bookish thing that you love about the book community, so I get to know who you are. I hope you have a blessed rest of your week, and thank you for watching. Bye.